What's going on? This is Chris Anthony coming at you once again for a weekly reading. This is going to be for the sign of Scorpio. This is for the week of November 5th all the way into November 11th. So that would be Monday into Sunday. Scorpio, what's going on? And you know what, Scorpio, my fault. Last time I did the reading for y'all, I forgot to say happy birthday. You feel me? Like, it is November, and a lot of Scorpios have their birthdays in November. So, hey, if your birthday is in November, happy birthday. My fault for neglecting y'all last time. Plus, for Scorpios, I will be doing y'all readings first on the next go-round for the weekly because I was supposed to knock y'all reading out yesterday. You, Taurus, and Libra was supposed to get done yesterday, but y'all kind of like were last a little bit, and I had technical difficulties, so yeah. But here goes your reading, Scorpio. Let's get right into it. So we're going to start off with the present energies, and then, like always, I got the future energies coming up on the left side of this. This is your present feel right now. So let's see what's going on with you, Scorp. Starting off, we do have the Tower. So with the Tower card coming into the week with the Tower could mean that you could have a shakeup happening this week. You know, coming into the energies for the week, the Tower card is representing anything that the universe sees as unstable, kind of like you already know it's unstable too. It could just be falling apart. You know, this could have to do with a relationship. It could have to do with a job. It could have to do with a friendship, acquaintance, or your point of view, the way that you see a certain thing. Something is being kind of like shook up. It's some type of like ending that's happening, and it's kind of like an abrupt ending. It's almost feeling like the rug could be, you know, it could feel like the rug is being pulled from underneath you or whatever. So that's kind of like starting off. Now, if this is not an abrupt ending or a major shakeup or something just totally falling away or a major breakup or something like that, then it could have to do with a revelation that you could be having, like a epiphany, a aha moment, a light bulb kind of like going off for you. And that's kind of what I'm feeling that this energy could be for most of you, only because of the rest of the cards that's in your present energy. You could have this Tower moment, which could shake you up a little bit, but it could be a paradigm shift that's happening to kind of shift the way that you view your reality, shift the way that you view a person or, you know, a place or a thing. You know, just the way you view your life could be changing at this time because you had that epiphany, you had that paradigm shift, that aha light bulb moment. And so because of that, you could be coming into this judgment energy. The judgment card represents like an awakening, ascension. It kind of represents a spiritual awakening. These people are kind of getting up out of the coffin and they're hearing the call of the universe. You know, they're hearing that awakening frequency. They're tapping into that vibration that's a little bit higher than the one they've been on. So this could be the transformation or the change that's happening with you. This Tower moment could come in and shake up things so much to where you have some type of awakening. You kind of, you know, and that's what I was saying about the Tower moment. You could just be having such clarity with this epiphany that you have, or this revelation that you have about your current situation, that it kind of gives you an awakening, and you have like a new way of being, a new way of seeing kind of the position that you're in. And for the most part, you know, I'm thinking it's energizing you. The Two of Wands right under that kind of represents somebody that is choosing a path. You know, this person is between two different decisions, but he's holding on to the one over to his left side, you know, and he has his mind on the world. So this is somebody that's kind of like looking to the future, and they have done their research. You know, they are most likely sure about the path that they're about to choose because they're leaving that other wand behind. You see, he has his back turned to the other path or decision, and he's choosing one. So this could be a decision that you're making after you have this awakening, after you have this shakeup or this revelation, you know, and you could just be like, you know what, I think I'm going to go in this direction. I think I'm going to choose this career. I'm going to choose this person. I'm going to choose, you know, anything that could be something that's like brand new, you know, or just something that you could have been thinking about for a while, and now you're making a decision just to start going in that direction. Right next to that, we have the Three of Pentacles. So this represents somebody that's hard at work, and they're having this kind of like boost of energy when it comes down to the things that they're working on, the things they're trying to build. Also, this could represent an elevation of you know, among your peers. You could be being promoted. Some people could be looking to you to, you kind of standing out. You're getting some type of recognition for the working hard labor that you kind of been putting in to whatever it is you're working on. If it's not that, then you could just be teaming up with some people. This is like the teamwork card, where you find some people that's in your field to team up with and kind of complete some type of work or build something together. So you could be collaborating with some people, Scorpio. For this month, this could have to do with that, you know, awakening or that tower moment that you're having, or this decision or path that you're kind of choosing to go into. It could be towards a group of people, a business partner, you know, something like that. Just some type of field of work that you kind of want to get into, and you're getting that boost of energy this week to kind of go in that direction. Now that you're choosing that direction, but I think these things had to happen. This shock, this falling apart, this breakup, this, you know, just kind of like it's a realignment, because the tower moment only comes when the foundation that you were trying to build on was not stable enough to build on. So it has to be shaken up a little bit. The universe does this when it's kind of like we're not on path. We're not on our right path. Not saying that you're not on your right path, but it could just be something that could have been happening in your life that just wasn't alignment. It wasn't in alignment with you or your purpose or your path. And so after that gets shaken up and you kind of get this wake up call, this judgment from the universe coming in, this awakening, you know, then you could be hard at work with some other people working on some things because of a new path that you're choosing. Next to this, you have the Three of Wands. So the Three of Wands represents somebody that's waiting for their ships to come in. Somebody that kind of has put in a little bit of work in a certain area. He's made all of his plans, got everything together, and he knows that what's coming for him is on its way, but he's waiting for those ships to come in. So this is you kind of being in a mode of receiving what you know is coming your way. This person is kind of just steadfast in that. It's kind of like moving on from the two where you choose a direction and you're heading in that certain direction, and then you get to the three. It's kind of like you knowing exactly what's coming, what's going to come about because of that direction that you're choosing, you know. And it's a little bit of waiting that you have to do because your ships are on the way in. You know, your harvest is coming in. The things that you work for is on its way to you. But this could mean that you probably have to be a little bit patient right now. Because the Three of Wands is somebody waiting for the ships to come in, and they're getting closer and closer and closer, but you just have to kind of stay patient with it. So in the present energy, Scorpio, I feel like it's kind of cool for you right now. Like, I don't feel like this tower is a major problem for you, because I don't see like any sword cards around it. I don't see you kind of like being up late at night worried about it. It's kind of like something that maybe you know was about to happen already. You know, it could be something that you knew was coming soon, but you just couldn't do it yourself, and the universe is kind of just stepping in and like, okay, look, I'm about to go ahead and just end this for you. We're going to end it, and then you're going to have this new awakening so you can go into a new direction. And that's probably what's happening for you, Scorpio, for the week of the 5th through the 11th. Let's see what's going on into the future. Now, this is going to be your energies like towards the end of the week, you know, and then headed into next week. We have the Queen of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, and then the King of Cups. So the Queen of Pentacles is kind of, I'm feeling like that's your energy, Scorpio. Definitely because in your monthly reading, we were talking about you starting to just want to focus on your finances right now. I think the Queen of Pentacles popped up in your monthly reading. You guys can go back and watch that if you didn't catch that, but you were kind of starting to focus on your pentacles in the month of November and moving away from a large group of people that kind of, you know, could have been dealing with a lot of drama. This could be what that is about. That situation that I saw in your monthly reading, it just was surrounding a lot of people, a lot of drama, a lot of just kind of like back and forth, standoffs, arguments, confrontations. That could be what's happening, this week, or it could be the end of that, the wrapping up of that, just kind of like unraveling and falling apart, which is why you're having that awakening. But you going into the future are definitely still focused on your pentacles, because you got the Queen of Pentacles again. Right underneath that, you got the Ten of Pentacles. So this is that completion card when it comes down to security, when it comes down to finances, family. This is pretty much the epitome of having everything that you want. You have the job or the career that you want. You're making money the way that you that kind of fulfills you. You have the partner that you want to be with. You have the kids. It's just like the whole family. So this could be something that you're looking forward to in the future, which is why you're kind of choosing this new direction that you kind of want to head in this week, after you have all these experiences that kind of lead you to this point. And now you're still focused on your pentacles, and you're also focused on that future that you want to build for yourself with your family. You could have somebody in mind that you want to build with, or this could just be you envisioning your future, like, this is what I want. But with this Ten of Pentacles energy, being in your energetic field right now, it's kind of like the universe letting you know, like, yeah, you're heading in the right direction. You focusing on yourself right now, focusing on your finances, is going to put you in that place where you have your vision board, pretty much. Like those people that do the vision boards, this is kind of like that vision board card where you get that fulfillment. You get those things that you always have been wishing for and wanting, and you're trying to manifest because you're working hard. So good look on that. Then right below that, we have the King of Cups. So Scorpio, this could be you, because the King of Cups represents a water sign. So this could be you taking on the King of Cups energy, or it could be somebody else. It kind of feels like it, for some of you guys, it could be somebody else, only because I feel like this is you right here taking on the Queen of Pentacles energy, Scorpio. And then right below that, we have the King of Cups. And then right in the middle of that, we have the Ten of Pentacles. And the Ten of Pentacles has the same two people in the card. Like, they're probably not the same exact two people, but these are like the two people that are kind of like matching this energy. So maybe you could have somebody in mind, Scorpio, that you want to have this Ten of Pentacles energy with. You want to kind of like go into the future and build with. And this could be you thinking about them, or them thinking about you. King of Cups is a water sign, so Scorpio, Pisces, or what is the other? Cancer is who this could be. If it's not anybody else, then it could just be the energy you're taking on. The King of Cups is kind of like the person that has mastered his emotions. And so with you kind of thinking about your finances right now, you could be coming into a place where you're working on your self-mastery, you're working on your emotions, having those balanced out, so you can be able to use those to your advantage, instead of having your emotions kind of like take advantage of you. So I feel that's for some of you guys, that you could be taking on that King of Cups energy also, just to balance out your emotions, especially with all this stuff going on. It could be emotional for some Scorpios, because that's kind of like an experience, a situation that's happening. But in the end, you have balance right here. Ten of Pentacles is perfect balance in financial security. You're still focused on your pentacles, and you could be teaming up with somebody, with somebody else is possible. This is that teamwork card right here. So that's possible right there. Or like I said, you could just be taking the energy on of the King of Cups, where you feel emotionally strong, emotionally secure, stable, and you're using your emotions to work for you and not against you, to build your future. So Scorpio, that was a quick weekly reading for you. Hopefully you guys liked it. Also too, let me let you guys know let me get this. Yeah, right here, this was kind of like the bottom of the deck. So you did have the Ten of Cups energy in the bottom of the deck. So you definitely, you're thinking about your future with somebody. You're thinking about just having a relationship and a stable, relationship that's going to bring you happiness, bring you fulfillment, you know, because you have the 10 of Pentacles and you also have the 10 of Cups, which represents emotional fulfillment, total emotional fulfillment. And in both of those cards, you have a family in them. So this could be a viewpoint right now, what you're focusing on, what you're trying to build, and what you're trying to move towards to. So good luck with that, Scorpio. And like always, if you like what you heard, then like, subscribe, leave a comment, whatever you want to do to kind of let me know that you're watching the video. And I'll see you guys later.